Let's talk Tanya for the 17th day of the second Adar. So in the Tanya of the last few days, we're talking about how our mitzvos collectively elevate our animal soul, the animal soul of the collective Jewish nation, and through that we elevate the collective klipas noiga, the benign forces of klipa, and that causes also the destruction, because what we're doing is we choke off the source of energy for the gimel klipas atmeis, the three utterly impure klipas, as we explained yesterday, allowing for the dir b'tachtonim, a world which is rid of klipas, which is rid of the power of impurity, and therefore is a place which is a hospitable habitat for God. And once again, we do that by elevating the klipas noiga, the higher level of klipa, and completely eliminating the lower level of klipa, the gimel klipas atmeis. Actually, this is something which is alluded to in our davening every single day in the Amidah. In one of the blessings of the Amidah, the V'la Malshinim blessing. So the V'la Malshinim blessing is devoted, we're asking God to, there should be no hope for the informers, the heretics, the wicked. But then as the blessing continues, it's the blessing talks about the reign of wickedness. And we're asking God, what should he do with the Malchus Harisha, the reign of wickedness? So we say that it should be speedily broken, uprooted, broken, crushed, and subdued. So we use over here 4 different expressions. Again, uprooted, broken, crushed, and subdued. What is the significance of these 4 expressions? And the answer is we have the 3 utterly impure klipas, and they are to be uprooted, broken, and crushed. In other words, completely eliminated. And then subdued is referring to klipas noiga, the more benign level of klipa, which doesn't need to be destroyed. It needs to be subdued. It needs to be subdued to the forces of holiness, and it ultimately can be elevated. So what we're seeing over here is that now we're seeing the direct line between the mitzvahs that we do and Mashiach. Because every single one of us, when we do all the mitzvahs, we are elevating our animal soul. Collectively, all the Jewish people, all of us do mitzvahs, we elevate the collective animal soul of all the Jewish nation. That in turn causes the elevation of klipas noiga, the collective klipas noiga in all of creation, which in turn leads to the eradication of the gimel klipas atmeis, which leads to a world where there is no more klipa, there is no more husk, where God can be present and God can be revealed. That's all great, but there's one missing link which we've spoken about a few times over the last few days. How is it that when all the Jewish people, if we all elevate our animal souls, how does that cause the elevation of the collective forces of klipas noiga in the entire world? The answer to that question we will finally be getting in tomorrow's Tanya.